He's in it now. Oh. That's Sam the boss, by the way. This is James. He hasn't got his hands in his pockets today, despite all the comments. Did you read any comments?
No.
No, he doesn't read it. He doesn't care. So look, this is the loft conversion. Do you remember this? Andy came and gave us a hand on this. We're back to second fix. Yeah, even Sam has cut my downlight holes out. Look, everything's ready to go. He's done a cracking job at cutting everything out. Look, this is what you should get from the builder plasterer. Everything should be cut out ready for the electrician to come in. Don't you think, James?
Yes.
So we're going to get on. We started second fixing actually. James just chucked them up there. Look, he's so tall. We're going to get on second fix and then see how we look in a minute. So we get asked this quite a lot. What do you do with the Cjrelectrical? Luckily, Sam, we didn't cut that one. So he hasn't cut that one, but all the other ones he's cut out and left a gap, but this one he didn't. So what I've done is cut out, I've got a timber just there and left it open the wings on the light fitting. Obviously, I'll go for the loose ecos. These are coverable by insulation, but I'd never cover them because I just want to prolong the lamp life. Yeah, obviously they're dimmable, etc. And IP65, which is good for the ensuite. What's he doing? Yeah, so we just cut out as much as you can and then go pad saw because Sam actually rang me and asked me what size my hole saw was. So I kind of knew he was going to do this for me, but cut out as much as you can really. Obviously not, you don't want to degrade it too much, but. James is having a go at second fixing. Obviously he doesn't need the steps, but I've sort of shown him. Have I shown you, James, how to do these?
A little bit.
A little bit, so we're gonna see how he gets on.
You're going to cut these off a bit more.
No, leave the length, because if you mess up, I've got some length. That's all right. Yeah, do them the same length as that. You're under pressure now. Do you feel pressured?
A little bit.
Don't feel pressured, mate. It's just me and you. No one watching. Look, if it goes wrong, we just edit it out, yeah? And we won't even tell anyone what happened. Yeah, a little bit long, but we'll clip them off. That's fine. I've actually got some new cutters come. They're better than these, apparently. Yeah, I've left them at home, so that doesn't help us. Right, get them other ones now. Put these the same length. So untwist them and then get these the same length. What we do, pull that one a little bit longer. So see that tape, just pull him so he comes a bit longer. Take the tape off without cutting the cake. Get the little knife that you had. Where's that? That one there. That's it. Watch your fingers, please. That's it. Right, they're free now. That's good. So see this, I want it half the size of that, yeah?
Yeah.
So get those CKs, just nip them off. Use the middle bit if you can. That's it. Have a look. Yeah, that's fine. Do the same on that one. Yeah. Yep, that's it. And you've got your 2mm sleeve. Put them on and then you can either push it on and take it off or measure it, it's up to you, doesn't matter. Sam's out there working hard by the sounds of it. So make two up like that. Happy? That's it, and that's it, you've been watching me. That's good. What one are we going to sleeve up pink?
Pink?
Huh?
Pink?
Yeah, pink.
Pink.
I'm just joking. Have a laugh. You're under pressure, mate. 2 minutes, 47 seconds now, which is fine. That's fine. You get 1 minute 30 on site to do these, yeah?
1 minute 30?
1 minute 30. So we should have had 2 done by now.
2?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, am I lying?
Huh?
You're lying?
No, I'm not lying. That's fine, I'm joking. That's fine. Right, get your light. And then we got Ali N, haven't we, yeah? Let's have a look. Yeah, Len. So live earth, neutral, live earth, neutral. So you want to get them the right way before you try and push them in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think so.
And you've got to
These are the ones
squeeze.
where you just-
Yes, you have to squeeze all three down. I do it with my thumb. I sandwich between my thumb and the light fitting, that's it. And then it opens up the little gates, yeah?
Do you 3 at a time?
I'm going to film this, but I'll probably speed it up, so don't worry.
3 at a time.
Yeah, you can do 3 at a time. I do 3 at a time because I've done loads of these, yeah? Obviously, you haven't done that many, so...
Is that in or not?
Let me have a look.
There you go.
Let's have a look. Yeah, that's all right. Get the other one like that, and then what we'll do, we'll just check them, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good fun now. Stay there. So I can take pictures, see? That's it. Get them all 3 lined up, and then get your thumb in there, and then push them. Give them a little wiggle and a push, and then you get rid of the copper, yeah?
Yeah.
Gone in?
I think so.
Let's have a look. Yeah, take that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So that's round the wrong way, yeah? See?
What?
Live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all right. So just flip that round. This is what I do, look. Get them straight. Like that. Get that. 1, 2, 3. Press, push, yeah?
Yeah.
There we go, press and push. That's perfect what you did there. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So I'll hand you back over to you, and then you can get the cover on. So get your cover. Get that, that's it. So the cover clips on the back, yeah? In there.
Just push it down.
Just stand him up like that and clip that
Yeah.
into there like that. That little, that's it. And then fold him down, get them nice and flat and into the grip, yeah? And then click the sides down 1 click. So push there and there, and then start screwing that screw. Do the screw a bit, and then it'll start to shut the gaps up over the side. That's it, keep going. This is what's gripping the cable, yes, there's no strain on the connections whatsoever. And you should be able to get them clipped right down, yeah? If he pings,
Yeah.
try and do the screw a bit more. Is it tight?
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, that's it. Lovely. Well, shall I do the pushy in bit, sealing bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well done, James, good job.
Yep.
So this is called the downlight test. How quick can you do a downlight? So it's all ready, okay? It's all prepped. It's all ready, but I'm showing James how quick you can do a downlight, yeah? Especially these loose codes with the quick connectors. It's not an ad, by the way. I genuinely buy these downlights. Oh yeah, I've lost some time there, James. So I want everyone that fits downlights to get in the comments and let me know how quick you can do your downlights and what downlights do you actually fit, yeah? I fit these because they tick all the boxes. But James has kindly undone the cover for me, so there's a little bit of cheating going on there, but... And obviously, this isn't about a race, it's just a bit of fun. So make sure it's electrically sound, yeah? Before you energise, and make sure it's tested. That's pretty quick, isn't it, James?
That's pretty good.
Not too bad. How long?
1 minute.
1 minute?
1 minute 8, 9, 10.
I've got to get it in the ceiling as well.
Yeah.
And we have got Cjrelectrical up there. Okay. Where are we going? That way, that way. Stop! No! Oh no. Cjrelectrical. Oh no, I've lost time. I've lost a lot of time there. There we go.
The cover on.
I was working in a fish and chip shop yesterday. There was a house above a fish and chip shop, and I was coming down the stairs. James wasn't with me yesterday. I thought, it's only a little job. I did 2 or 3 little jobs yesterday. It doesn't need him, but I wish I would have got him. So I had to park over a main road in the Sainsbury's car park, and I slipped down the stairs because it was fish and chip shop, and I've twisted my knee massively. It's killing me today. So he's carrying everything today. I've got a bad back from carrying him around. So remember here, Andy came and helped me do the external Cat 6. So we've got to put 2 double sockets on there. Sam, I'm hoping that we can space that out. They're laser leveled, so I'm hoping I can get these gaps right. If not, we can adjust. We've got enough depth there. Look, we've got like 20 mil before the screw. So, oh God, that is bad. We've got that to do. We're going to get all the lights done today, get all the power second fixed. I haven't picked up any of the fans and stuff, so I'm probably going to get a nice round one. I'll nip to TLC probably, go and see them boys, get a couple of fans. Can't do the towel rad because the plumber's got to come back and do that, but yeah, it's looking nice. It's done a nice job actually, and we've got to put a couple of lights in these in here just for the client. So I'm going to go with my standard what did we do in that loft? We did 2 lights, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a couple of lights in there with some LED lamps because I'm not coming back when the integrated ones fail. So that's what we're doing today. We'll try and film little bits of it. We've got a bit of 2-way lighting going on, so we'll show you that. 2-way and intermediate, it's quite interesting. We're going to have 1 dimmer at the door and then 2-way and intermediate at the bed here. James can connect that. Yeah. All right, James is now getting on with these. Look, he's good at these now. It only takes 3 hours to do one, which is an improvement. I'm joking. I'm not being horrible to him, don't worry, I'm joking. So I think Sam's testing me, look. He's taken out my grommet, look. I had a grommet in there, look. He's taking it out. So Sam, you haven't caught me out, mate. I'm gonna put a grommet on here and I'm gonna bend these tabs over that I don't need. And I'm gonna put a fly lead on the back box there, even though I don't need to. Actually, I don't need to put a back box fly lead on because it's a plastic plate. So we'll just take the earths from these 2 cables. So these are 2 3/4 and earths. Earths will go to the back plate, and then I'm gonna show you the intermediate wiring. Very, very simple to do. Pardon?
Do not have everything.
No. So, we are masking up. Obviously, when me and James are working together, we're not, so can take it off. And we don't get that close, to be fair. Although he does wear a lot of aftershave, which is nice. I picked one of these up, look, so this is perfect opportunity to try it out. I know my old mate Luke Witchard, I don't see him anymore, I don't know where he's gone. He sort of disappeared off the face of the earth, but it's a telescopic stool. I don't know. Which bit is the bottom? That's the strap. Yeah, mate. You have to hold it like that, sorry. Down. I'm so sceptical. I'm so sceptical. Tell you what, yeah.
Yeah?
That's all right. And then look, you also get a strap that you can wear on your head. So like when you go jogging. So I can wear this as a sweatband now, look. There we go. Perfect. That's perfect height there. For fixing that switch. Lovely. There we go. Alice band. Right. I'm gonna second fix. I can't wear that, James.
No.
I can't wear that. You got to wear it in a minute. No. So I'm gonna second fix this. Obviously the 2 mil sleeving, gang. 2 mil sleeving, yeah. We're gonna sleeve the earths up, put them into the back box. I've bent the lugs down, and then we're gonna get on and we're gonna flag these up. And as long as you put the 2 browns, they just need to go in a Wago connector, okay? Put those in a Wago connector. There's your commons, basically. And these are your 2 strapper lines. As long as you get them in the corresponding L1 or L2, it will work, okay? I will show it you. So, earths are terminated in the back. Browns are in a Wago connector, and then I've got my black and grey from either cable, okay? And then get your intermediate switch. As you can see, you got L1s and L2s. As long as you put those 2 in there, just put the corresponding colours in there and it'll be fine. Eh?
It's the UK, people are a bit...
Exactly, yeah. Right, we got these 4 multi-sensor fire alarm heads to do. I've got 4 of these. Just broke out the little... Did I talk about the stool? I did, didn't I? Yeah, that's actually alright. It saves my knee. I've just been second fixing, so... yeah, I got these ACO... If you want to know the numbers, they're multi-sensors, so these are heat/optical, okay? So obviously we'll put them up. They won't be power jet, but we leave the dust covers on, because obviously you don't want to fill these up full of dust. And then you can see their hallway, landing, living room and bedroom, okay? So I absolutely love these ACO bases. This is just a little seal for the back, stops the dust getting in. And then you've got your live and neutral. And then obviously we've got 3 corner. I've used the black as the interconnecting, and I always flag it up as a live conductor, always do. So where the builders brought out the light, I've done the light now. It's meant to be 300, it's about 280, but what I'll do is I'll turn the fixing point that way, so it will swing it a bit further away. That's the beauty of these, because it's one-ended, it's not in the centre. You can, if you're doing downlights and you want to get them in line, you can do that, you see, and swing it, and you can get them in line if it sort of comes off centre. Whereas if it was the centre, that's literally it, you'd be off centre, but you could swing that, see, and get it that way. So we'll go with that. There's a bit of information for you. And I believe in here, interconnecting, we'll just go to that, interconnecting wire. Interconnecting, where is that? Interconnecting alarms. Maximum of 12 smoke heat on this system. Interconnecting is black. It doesn't actually say in here now to sleeve, which is interconnecting wire. 0.75mm cable must be treated as it was live. It should be insulated and sheathed. So the black is obviously adequate to give that protection, but I'll label mine brown as well. What do you think, James? Brown? Yeah. James Brown? Yes. James Brown? James has just called me. What's up there, mate?
It's getting cold soon. Oh, on the back of the rear, I think.
Is it?
The little...
I wonder if he's stuck that, can I? I'm sure it'll be alright. I only weigh 8 stone. Have a look. It's probably that bit of timber, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's alright. Drama crisis averted. There should be, up here as well, there should be, oh, it's Cjrelectrical, yeah. Where's the cable? That should be a 3-core cable, shouldn't there? Oh no. I should have bought the new camera in, shouldn't I?
Did you get it?
Yeah, Super Rod sent me one. Vanessa, thank you very much, Vanessa. We will be showcasing some other bits. There we go, look. There we go. That'll be for the fan, and then that's the outlet. There we go. Right, power's now isolated. I've warned the client because it turns off his hub. So we've got our kneeling pads. Paul, PRS, cheers bud. Not an ad, I did pay for them. I've got Gohan on today. So it's going to give me extra power. I'm not going in there today, so we're going to just get these sockets. So James, you want to have a go on one?
Yeah.
Feeling confident?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Right, pick a socket, mate, and we get on with it. Now, mate, the cheapos. We've got a socket here, and we got a switch spur, which is going to have a 3 amp fuse in it because it's going to do a towel rail, but the Plumsky, there's a flex. He hasn't put it on the wall yet, so we can't do that, but it doesn't matter. We can get this circuit back on tonight, tested and back on. We're going to go around now. James is making up some fly leads for the back box earth, which I stupidly put in the top corner on this one, James. I remember I said don't do. I've done it on this one. Look, and the stall is, look at that. It's awesome. Look, it's like 8 inches of stool, and it just stops me putting any pressure on this knee, which is nice. So we're going to second fix these, and what I'm going to do on these ones, clicks, we do have the dual earth, so we're going to put a fly lead and an earth in one, and then another earth in there. So somebody did say if an earth comes out of one connection, if the screw comes loose, then you're going to lose both earth, whereas at least, because we've got a ring final here, at least we'd have one earth termination at the socket, so you've still got an earth connection there. Whereas back in the day, they would have twisted them together, as they did, and it would have gone into the same terminal. So you wouldn't have lost ring continuity, but you could have possibly lost an earth at the socket, yeah? That's what we're going to do. We're obviously going to double them over, because these are only 1.5, so we want to double them over. Just to give it screw a bit more to bite down on. These are the new white version of the Wago connectors. Look, they just blend in with a wall. They're the new version that haven't been released yet. They sent me a load. Look, nice, aren't they? When James started to work with me, you remember this, he said to me, why have you got a toothbrush? Frigging toothbrush, paintbrush in your tool bag. Do you remember saying that?
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'm a handyman, so I do painting, don't I? Yeah. Look. You can clean your boxes up. That's why I got a paintbrush in my tool bag. I think I've probably got more chance of catching coronavirus off this old mask than catching it myself. But we're done in here for today. We'll be back tomorrow. All the sockets are now second fixed. It's looking very white, which is, I actually like that. A lot of people would probably go for chrome and chrome lights and stuff, but it's all second fixed. We'll come back tomorrow. We've got to do a couple more smokes, light switches and stuff, and then we'll be out of here. There we go. We've just been to Tool Station, and where did we go? TLC. Yes. Picked up, I couldn't get any other, I got to get a BG Nexus from Tool Station. This is for the bathroom ensuite dimmers on the lights, and obviously you got a fan kill switch there, okay? Obviously you can't wire the fan off of a dimmer switch, so I bought a blank, look. So it's a dummy switch, so at least you haven't got to have a grid modular system in there, because sometimes they look a bit pants. So we're just going to go with the 2 dimmers. One's going to be a dummy switch on and off, and one's going to be just a dimmer for the lights. What else do we get? Some 2 angled bayonet cap holders just to go in the loft. A couple of LED lamps, 6 watt, 480 lumens, so nice and bright. What else have we got, James? Some screws, got some screws. I ordered 1 apparently, but I didn't. I ordered 100, Harry, if you're watching. Got these, look. Consuming It World sent me these. Fair play to George, thank you very much. Bought a load of tools from Boddington's loadout shop. So we got all this gear, all the good stuff. I even picked up a little mirror, look. A little mirror for looking at the underneath the MCBs when you've done a Consuming It. Look, it's quite nice, isn't it? Insulated mirror. James can also use it to check his hair as well. So, right, we're going to go and crack on, and we'll see you in a bit. So, James has gone to the van. I'm going to get on with fitting this fan. So, we are measuring from the shower tray itself. It's obviously raised off the floor. So, this is 2 meters, okay? So, we're within zone 1. So, the fan I've got is an Expert, nice round one. The reason I get these is they got this backdraft vent built in on here. And also, this is IPX4, okay? So, obviously, you want IP44 protection. Obviously we're not worried about dust ingress on this, but rather the waterproof aspect of it. Okay, come with a nice bezel. We're going to fit that one in, and this has got the override timer built in, this one. So So I'll show you as I get on with it. Giving James the privilege of trying out the cutters first. So it goes through the centre, comes out through here.
Yeah.
So you can get it closer, see? So let's nip him off a bit. Just try the end first, just in case. So stick that through. So you go through, and then give it a... And then, yeah, nice. And then see what it does to the ends of the cables. You can do the same thing. Obviously not too long. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's fine, yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah? Yeah. And apparently you can put it on and pull it off with the...
Yeah, you probably
you can grip that and then pull it off. That's all right, isn't it? So they are the... I think we need to trim them down, don't you?
Yeah. I was just...
joking. I know, I'm joking. So they're the quick wire. I've heard a few people say they don't last very long because they're very plastic, but yeah, they look all right. Not bad for a freebie, eh? Yeah. I used to fit the, it's a shame really, I used to fit Axia fans, and I had a nightmare. I fitted about 3 in a row, and they come with a little PCB for the override timer, and there's no adjustment on it. It just would not adjust. So Axia, you're not watching, but make out that I'm popular. What was going on with that? PCBs were not functioning as they should. I don't know if you had any complaints, but I never complained. I just went back and changed the fans for free, and I fitted these, and these have got such good adjustment on the timings. James is going to get me a bit of sleeving. The only thing I don't like about these is no cord grip, but in reality, does it need a cord gripper there? Not really. So in these, very basic, you've got live, neutral and time. Yeah, so whatever you make your permanent feed here, which will be my 3-core, which comes from my fan isolator there. So whichever one I want to make that, my switch feed, permanent live, neutral and earth, replicate it up there. Generally I'll do the black as a switch line and brown as a feed. That's how I do it basically. But just make sure you sleeve it all up, yeah, get the colour identification right on the cables. I've just given James a little mission today. Unfortunately, the biggest guy is going in the littlest hole. He's got to put a switch on and 2 batten lights, bit of wire in between, James, bit of clipping. Yeah. Yeah, a bit of second fixing, yeah? Mm-hmm. So he's going to get on with that for me. It's really helpful. I always say to James, "Should have brought me tripod in," but I haven't brought it in this time. So this is the double dimmer. One's going to do these spotlights, okay? 2 spotlights, and then one is a kill override switch for the fan. So you can come in here at night. If you don't want the fan on, don't put the switch on. Easy as that, all right? So what I'm planning on doing, that one will be the switch. This is going to go like that. This one will be the fan override. So I've got that blank module, as I said, which is literally a switch. I hope so. What you need is a little pair of grips. So I've taken the switch out, easy, just unscrew that. I'm hoping that that little dimmer, fake dimmer module now is just going to go straight in there. It is one-sided, so look, it should go straight in there. There we go, so we've created a fake switch basically, so it's just an on-off, look. That's the dimmer for the lights, obviously, and there's your bits if you want to see. You having fun in there, James? Just a pair of legs sticking out of the hatch there, look. Second fixing my dimmer switch here. Obviously we did have an old feed coming in here which we reused, which is fine. So I flagged him up brown because I can. So they're my 2 feeds. Also double sleeve my switch line there, look, with a brown, so I know what it is. Neutrals are in the back there. I've done all the earths into a Wago and to a fly lead. And then I've just got a bit of 2-way which I've got to flag those 2 up brown, and then connect my 2-way up. I will show you it connected up though. We are going to clean the wall. That's my stupid level. For some reason, that paint comes off. Look, marks a wall, but that is the click fan isolator, and that is the BG Nexus. We've got the dimmer switch, which is going to do the lights, and then I've gone with a blank module that doesn't do anything, but it just makes that look a lot neater than having a grid system in here. So that would just be the fan on off if you want it. If you're just going for a wee and you don't want the fan on, you can put that switch on. Don't even turn that switch on. Moving on to this LED cabinet. Well, I've just had the client up. There's centre of sink. So we want the cabinet to be dead centre of the sink, obviously, but we've got Velux in here and a bit of issue with the Velux coming open and hitting the edge. I think I've measured it correctly. Obviously this is client supplied, so, you know, it's up to them. So we've decided. So what I've done, these have got 2 brackets that we've got to fix to the wall. And then you can adjust them, a bit like a kitchen cabinet. They pull it into the wall, so this should sit flush to the wall. But what I'm going to do is disconnect this horrible cable here, and then I'm going to bring my twin and earth straight in to there, because otherwise we've either got to cut. I know Sam has put ply behind here for me so I can fix this cabinet straight up, which is nice. But I want to get this cable into here. I don't want any connection sort of loose behind this cabinet or mirror, so I'm going to bring him straight into here, and then straight into there, into these horrible connectors. But I might just stick some Wagos in here because it's no different to all this. Look, one of these is for the heated demister pad, and then one is this little infrared switch under here. Just comes through the hinge plate. Look. Right, cabinets on the wall. This is how close we are. We've still got to get a cabinet door on there. Just got glass on it, so I'm hoping it's going to miss, but client's aware. Brought our cable straight in. We're going to connect this in here, put it in a box maybe, I'm not sure yet. Might just put it in there and put it in Wagos. It's behind a screwable cover, so that's fine. We'll put the door back on. James has done the lights in there, yeah? So he's done in there. We're going to get that sorted. Only thing we can't finish is towel rail. We've got a couple of extras to do on the job anyway, so we'll be back tomorrow, but we'll get this on. Finished. He didn't put any ply in the wall, so we had to put pump fixings in, which are these if you've not seen them. I put 4 of those in. So yeah, they're not going to come off for loving them. It's actually a good cabinet. It's got a lot of adjustment on it. Pulls in nice and tight to the wall. So good quality. So we've got the mirror door on now. Look, we've put the hinges back on in there. Plug the switches in. We have had a look at this, so I know the outcome, but that's where that wants to sit. So this is precision. So you can open the Velux if you want, yeah. So good job the Velux is nice and straight and the wall's straight. So that's sweet. It's still on! Okay, switch now does the new spot up there. James is filling out the I-Certify on the iPad. Always get asked that, I-Certify. It's I-Certify. What is it, James?
I-Certify.
I-Certify. So we've got our dimmer here. We had a bit of faffing about with this. The Skullmore click, it's a different 2-way. When you got a dimmer with 2-way and intermediate, it was a little bit tricky, but we sorted it. So see those lights cast a nice shadow now on that wall. And then we've got dimmer at the door, which dims down nice. And then James, you got 2-way and intermediate, so bed there, and then they can turn it on there. And obviously if you want to set your levels before you get into bed, you can do that and then turn them on and off from the bed. And then if you turn them on there, it will just come back up to the normal level. So that's nice, lovely jubbly. We've got, I've left that unhinged slightly because I'm waiting for the plumber now to do that. We've got our double dimmer now, fan isolator. So one dimmer, as I said, does the lights. And then if you want the fan on, that's just a blank switch now, look. And then you get the little fan coming on. There's a little delay on there. And then you get the expel air coming on. So I'll turn that off for a second. We've got the mirror up. It's very close to that you've seen, but we've got the shaver socket in there. And under here we've got infrared switch. That just brings on the mirror. Quite nice, you've got LEDs, top and bottom. And then in here, James has done his lighting. We got a switch in here, which does 1 LED light there and one there. Obviously client can change these if they ever blow. So all we got to do now, we've got an existing socket there. We're going to put the surface in there, fix it to the wall, and then we just got to do the smokes. But we are back here tomorrow. Because the client we've got to do an extractor fan, a light in the porch, and something wrong with the boiler wiring. I'm not entirely sure, but we've got to look through that. So we'll probably call it a day on this one, probably. Or we'll be back tomorrow. What do you think, James?
Depends what we find.
Depends what we find, exactly. Right, we'll leave it open. See you in a bit.